talking about a safety alert regarding Halloween and pets. Fun for us, not so much for pets sometime. Joining us right now, we have Dr. Reagan Wells with Emergency Animal Clinic. Now, we all know that dogs will get if they get their paws in anything, they'll eat it.
Absolutely.
When it comes to chocolate, that can be deadly.
Yes, and generally speaking, the darker the chocolate, the more toxins it contains. So if it's a baker's chocolate, that can be a big problem in a small dog, but things like white chocolate, not so toxic.
But there are other things that dogs can eat that we don't think about as being toxic. Talk about gum, and xylitol in particular, which is a sweetener.
Right. Yes, it's an artificial sweetener in many gums, and in certain dogs, actually any dog, it can be significantly toxic. It can cause low blood sugar and even liver failure in severe doses.
Okay, and instead of candy, some people opt to hand out raisins, which are dried grapes. And this is something I didn't know until a couple of days ago. This is really a dangerous thing for a dog.
Yes, absolutely. Some dogs exhibit severe toxicity and they go into acute kidney failure, and sometimes that's irreversible. So it's very important to be aware of the potential toxicity with both raisins and grapes and just avoid any exposure.
Now, we've covered the food topics, food dangers, but of course there are many other hazards when it comes to Halloween and pets, like glow sticks.
Right. We receive a number of calls on Halloween, and usually it's cats that like to eat glow sticks and chew on these things. And it's not a life-threatening toxicity, but it can cause some chemical burns to the mouth and be very uncomfortable.
Okay, right now we are taking a look at Lance, and he's in his Halloween costume, and he appears to love it.
Yes,
Some
he
dogs
does.
don't.
Correct. So Lance clearly loves his costume and loves the attention. One important thing to notice is that this costume does not impair his ability to breathe or his vision, so that it's a safe costume. Comparing him to this cat, Wilson, does not appreciate a costume at all. So that's why we don't have a costume on this cat. He gets incredibly stressed out when we try to dress him up. So just pay attention to how your pet's responding to the costume, and I think just take their cues.
All right, Dr. Wells, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Some very important information regarding pets and Halloween. All right,